UHC is a journey. Implementation of UHC is not a one-off, it is a journey. Right now, when you look at even countries like UK, which has been able to implement NHS,
Senator
challenges
Abua, I
are
hope you are
again,
listening to the response, because this is your response.
you observe that the challenges are still present. They talk about human resource for health, and you can see even for us as a country, we are having our nurses and some people going there. So it is a journey, and we have to start somewhere. And our priority was to ensure that all Kenyans are registered. That way they can be able to access services. And so this is a priority to us, registration. Additionally, health financing, ensuring that contributions are coming up. With regards to the benefit package, we are having an advisory team that is meeting routinely to ensure that the package meets the needs of Kenyans. And so what I really wanted to really highlight is for the human resource for health, again, it's a journey. Once we have our health financing, once our patients are being seen, once the products are reaching to the facility, then the resources continue to accrue, then we can have even more human resources coming in and again supporting us in the implementation of UHC. So we'll have a small proportion currently, but as we grow the UHC, as we improve accessibility to all Kenyans, and we have the facilities again accessible to all Kenyans, that way we'll be able to capacitate it, the country. And so I think it is critical that senators, even as we engage and have these innovative ideas, let us understand that the implementation of UHC will not be a one-off. It is indeed a journey. We have looked at best practices across, the globe, how they've been able to implement it within our limited resources. And our primary goal is to ensure that all Kenyans can access these very services that the rich or the employed are also accessing. And so for the faith-based organization, as I said, and the private institutions, this is a critical thing. We are talking to His Excellency the President. Again, we have talked to the Treasury, and now we are also requesting for your support, to ensure that we are paying the NHIF bill. So we are looking for the money to have a payment plan, and we will be paying the NHIF debt that is there so that our private institutions, our faith-based organizations can give the Kenyan people the services that they need. And this is really the critical thing that is being raised by the private and the faith-based.
Okay, Senator Seki.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I think these are very important questions from Honorable Wambua. And I think the CS need really to understand that the entire country is listening to her. And she needs to give answers because people are waiting these answers. Honorable Speaker, I want to request that the CS, if she is aware that, and I think the same thing, when Mheshimiwa Mandago was raising a question on the debts that the national government or KEMSA is another issue that has not been responded to. But nevertheless, I want to say, request the CS, if she's aware that civil servants are not getting treatment or denied treatment in private institutions, and now because it is because of the debts that the government owed through NHIF and SHA, if she's aware. Again, this has also translated to the injured police officers who have been injured while on duty, that they have a lot of debts that is accruing in NHIF for insurance company not paying to the officers who have been injured while on duty. But the reason why I ask this question is if the CS understand that civil servants, police, teachers, and all civil servants are not getting treatment in private institutions because of the debts that are accruing, that has been there in NHIF, and you've shown how the figures has been given or has been transferred, and that transition is really bringing a lot of problems. So, Honorable Speaker, I want the CS to answer that question. Thank you.
Actually, that question is just related to what Senator Ambua was trying to pursue. So, when the CS is responding to the senators, kindly, you should be very keen so that you can understand. Otherwise, we will stay with the same question, the same answer, the whole morning. But do you have a different answer? Madam CS? Yes? On civil servants?
We don't have the, another answer. That is the same. We acknowledge the greatest concern is the NHIF debt. And we acknowledge that. And we as a ministry are looking to see how we can ensure that the debt is paid. So we acknowledge that, and we are reviewing to ensure that we are paying the debt. Yeah.
Senator Agnes Kavindu.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is also related to those ones, but on a different direction of human resource, as in the doctors. Most of our people go to hospitals in the dispensaries and level 2s and level 3s, where the people who are working there cannot minister high blood pressure medication or those kinds of medications. So they are forced to go to level 4 hospitals or level 5, and they are not able to go there. What are you going to do about those dispensaries and level 2s so that we can have at least a doctor there who can tend to the old people in the villages who go to such hospitals for attention? Thank you.
Yes, yes.